world record in December. Change of Asian champion in June.
Attention coaches, no more changes allowed to the first attempt. The athletes competing in the men's up to 107 kilos.
The men's 107 kilo final, up to 107 kilos.
Netherlands, Jeroen Villes. Representing United Arab Emirates, Khalid Al-Hammadi. Representing Azerbaijan, Nurlan Babajanov. Representing United Arab Emirates, Abdullah Naqbi.
As we're going to see very shortly, Mongolia, Ukraine, the United Arab Emirates, Azerbaijan, and the Netherlands are all represented in this.
Representing Mongolia, Sudumpili Iskabar. The technical officials for this session.
And if we mention Mongolia, we must mention Sudumpili Iskabar. So the draw for the referees, and here's who we have for this decider. Up to 107 kilo final, Chiara Cifarelli of Italy is the centre referee. The side referees Jari Lain of Finland, Mahmoud Al-Shabeni of Egypt, and the technical controller is Anastasios Stikmarkis of Greece. Siti Gerko, the technical delegate this week. Well, it all started 10 hours ago, and it will go on for one more hour. So here's the field, Jeroen Veltas of the Netherlands to start off at 137. Khaled Al-Hammadi of the United Arab Emirates. Nurlan Babajanov of Azerbaijan, having already seen his brother Ali compete. Abdallah Al-Naqbi of the UAE, the former West Asian Games champion. Anton Krukov, the European champion and the European Open champion. Sudumpili Iskabar, the reigning Asian Games and Paralympic champion too. Babajanov, European bronze medalist. Al-Hammadi, fourth in the West Asian Games 6 years ago.
Referees and spotter loaders, please take your positions on the field of play.
Decent field. An event where we have some immense competitors, absolutely. Ali Akbar Garabshahi with that world record set at the Dubai World Cup of 254. And Mutaz Al-Junaidi, the legend world record from that, knocking the 2:16s. Elshon Husseinov with the European record from 2015. Garabshahi with just that immense competition in Dubai. It's one of these events which is getting more and more competitive. The great Jose Castillo, world champion, America's champion. The America's record holder. So this is a fine field, 6 in it. And this is one of the hottest fields around. Well, Iskabar having seen his world record go lately. The reigning Paralympic champion, and a title for him to defend in the next 18 months in Paris.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here we go. One-man band this week for the Netherlands, Jeroen Veldhuis, who's being helped out by the UAE team. 6th in the European Championships last year, which was his major championship debut. He has been in a lot of World Cups and national competitions in the likes of Iran and Greece and France. He's well travelled. Jeroen Veldhuis from Oldenzaal. Around Twente, near Enschede, near the German border. His mother is German, was working in finance until 2019. 6 children, all watching, hopefully. Bad rugby injury, ended his career in 2008, got through a car accident in 2019. Trains in Hengelo with his friend Roy Bartman, who has a sports centre in his home. He was a winger, actually, on the rugby pitch. His daughter, Lisa Lott, current Dutch rugby international. So this to start at 137. Pushing through on that well. And it's 2-1 against on the press sequence. At 137.
Loaders load the bar to 170 kilos, rack height 18.
Good strong field in this. Absolutely. So 137, Jeroen Veldhuis. Just trying to complete the equal lock. Not quite even on the way. He was close to it. It was only 2-1 against, so fair enough. Now this is double jobbing. Same coach. Different nation. We've seen Simon Bergner do this for Australia and their neighbours. Khaled Al-Hamadi going for close on his lifetime best of 172. 170 to start off with for the United Arab Emirates. Al-Hamadi 6th in the Asia-Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek back in June. 14th in the World Championships here 2 years ago. 4th in the West Asian Games in 2017. We've seen him on the World Cup circuit quite a bit. Bronze in the Iowas Games in December in Portugal. Got a big coaching crew generally to the UAE, who will be our host nation for the World Championships August coming. 170, Khaled Al-Hamadi. And he has made it 2-1 in his favour, and he is our early leader. Very nicely put away by Al-Hamadi. Not a problem. Good start, and that's so close to his lifetime best as well. Next up for Azerbaijan, Nurlan Babajanov is waiting. 185 will be his target. European bronze medal from Berk Sumer in 2018. 7th in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. He's had 3 World Championships. The most recent one, which was in this venue, was his best result in 10th spot. 4th in the European Championships, most recently here. In the aftermath of that 2018 podium position. He's from the town of Ganja. Careful. Brother of Ali, who we've already seen this week, was a massive fan, like, you know, what a lot of the world around this neck of the woods, of Naim Sulaimoglu when he was in his pomp. I remember him well from numerous Olympics, particularly 88. Striking a big blow for short men everywhere. So Babajanov going for 185. So strong lift from Nurlan there. Babajanov 2-1 against. So we've had 3 lifts to date and nobody's had those 3 white lights. Now Hamidi's managed to get a lift up, but Babajanov not quite yet.
Load the bar to 200 kilos, rack height 16.
He went to 191 in finishing 4th in the European Championships last time out. Getting up to it there, 198. And finishing 12th in a stand in the World Championships. Knocking on the door of 200. For the United Arab Emirates, Abdallah Al Nakbi going for 200 here. Originally was looking at 205. Coach Walid with him. And of all the national coaches they have, and they have a lot, I don't actually have his full name. I'll ask him next time. Abdallah Al Nakbi, the West Asian Games champion in 2017. 7th in the World Championships in Dubai in 2014. He's not been in one since. 4th in the Asia Oceania Championships last year. Very close. That was competitive. Obviously, a lot of the best in the world from Asia. Not exclusively. Al Nakbi 200. And from Al Nakbi, that is the lead. A good lift, and that is 3 white lights. So that's shown the rest the way to go, and that it is possible in this final. Good job. Very, very good job. Next up, Anton Kryakov for Ukraine, the European champion. Gold here in Tbilisi last September in the Open segment of the European Open Championships. He finished 2nd behind the next man we're going to see, Sonam Piljeng Bayer. But if you're the second placer, you're the top European, you are the European champion, and that's the whole reason why we're there. Anton Kryakov, not quite sure how recent that portrait is. The three-time European champion, 2013, 2015, 2022. Bronze in the 2017 World Championships. And you might just think he can have 220 for breakfast. Well, he has done at tea time. Kryakov leads. 3 white lights. Leads for Ukraine. Big margins between the top three. 50 kilos between them. Kryakov ahead. Al-Nakbi second. Al-Hamadi third. And Anton Kryakov has got much heavier to come. And then some. Lifted 230 for that European title. 235 for his 4th spot in the World Championships. 236 domestically. 240 in the Manchester World Cup. It's come very close to the European record. This man has had the world record. He's the Paralympic record holder. He's the Paralympic champion, the Asian Para Games champion, the European Open champion, the former Asia Oceania champion, the former world champion. Sudden Piljiang Bayer of Mongolia. And he's starting with 235. Coach Dashbutulka. So 235. No! 2-1 against. He was striding away thinking he got that. It was the 2 side referees, and for different reasons too, I can tell you. Now, you may remember at the Asia Oceania Championships, all 3 attempts were missed. The first attempt at world record weight, and hence they all had to be after that. 252 didn't get in. World record is now 254 from Ali Galabshahi of Iran, and a 235, and by the Paralympic champion, defending that next year, the Asian Games champion, defending that this year, has missed out. But never fear, he's got 2 more attempts to go. Looks like he's going to stay on his path as well, going up to 240 in the next round. So we've had 6 going in that first round and 3 misses. Jeroen Veldhuis returns now for the Netherlands. It's already qualified for the World Championships in Dubai, so we ought to be seeing him there. He's currently self-funded. Come on, Netherlands, you're one of the best sports nations around. Give him a few quid. He's sorted anyway for accommodation for all events in Manchester right now. There's a Manchester-based Dutchman who said he can stay with him. A chap called Erik ten Hag, who's very welcome to attend as many events as he likes. Won today as well. And so a note to Mark van Bommel, by the way, won the Belgian Cup with Antwerp. And don't worry, when I'm working on them on Wednesday, I'll mention here. Jeroen Veldhuis going for 137 to get on the board and to go up into 4th place. I think he'll know what went wrong last time. Well, he's got that raised. Nope, afraid not on the press sequence. All three against. Misses out, helped by, oh, you know what? I think he's saying he's done. That's a pity if that's the case. Doesn't get that. And Joran Veldhuis is denied. He put a lot into this. Was straining a bit, stuck on the way. Did get it raised all the way through. Didn't get the even lock. He is allowed a little bit of bend in his arms in his situation. But he's not got that through, unfortunately, so that's two in which he's missed out, and he has withdrawn now, so that's the end of his competition. I'm sad to say, I think that is the first event he's been in which that's happened, where there's been a wipeout. C'est la vie, as they say a little bit to the south. But he is good for the World Championships, all going well. Khalid El Hamadi now for the United Arab Emirates. So 170 he got in the opening round, and going here for a lifetime best of 175. Just been a slight technical issue, and those weights are just slightly further apart than they ought to be. Now they're secured. So the 2 minutes can resume again. He's given the full amount of time, and because of that movement, then everything has to be wiped down again, because those are the rules right now. So he's given the full 2 minutes to get himself prepared and ready and in the right frame of mind. He'll stay in the bronze medal position. I see, by the way, a mark has come up for Joran Veldhuis again in the third round, so we'll hold our horses right now. We may be seeing him again, hopefully so. Anyway, Al Hamadi for the UAE, going for 175. Be a lifetime best for him. He's had to re-cue himself on stage, but he's done brilliantly. Khalid El Hamadi, 175, a new lifetime best, and he's currently in the bronze medal position. Oh, that's nice going. Good work by Khalid El Hamadi. Really good result to get the bronze medal in those IWAS games in Portugal. And currently in bronze medal position here. Abdallah Al-Nakbi won the gold medal in those IWAS games. Nurlan Babajanov of Azerbaijan, European bronze medalist, going again for 185, having missed that in the previous round. So 185, lifetime best is 198. Turned 31 a couple of weeks ago. Trying to get that one spot on. Oh no, it's 2-1 against again, and both on the press sequence, so he misses out there again. So he's in danger of wipeout, a bombing out, not registering a mark. Something he's wanting to be wary of. He's going to be watchful and wary of that. He's not that far away at all. It's only 2 and against. Abdallah Al-Nakbi, I was World Games champion in Portugal. 207 he lifted for that. This is for 210. Fourth in those Asia Oceania Championships, where he lifted 196. Went for 207 in the last round, didn't get it. Finished in 6th in the end. Obviously, you've got the race to Paris, which is a consideration, and the internal race as well, where you've got to be the #1 in your country. Can he make it? Al-Nakbi aiming for 210. Steady did it. Was it cleanly did it? No, 2 and against on the press sequence from both. Well, he's still got his mark of 200. That has him in the silver medal position. Al-Hamadi, the only one to get all 2 lifts in so far. He can be joined in a moment by one other. The pressure's well on. Always tends to be when you get to the heaviest of the weight divisions. Anton Kryakov now, having cleared 220 in the opening round, going for 225 now in a lead of 25, knowing that there's one heavier attempt to come in this opening round. And through the miss, who needs an expensive smoke machine when you've got that amount of chalk? Kryakov on now. Aiming for 225. Lifetime best is 240. Which is usually a good indication of what's possible, but only an indication. Kryakov 225 to extend his advantage at the top. A powerful lift from the European champion and rewarded with 3 white lights. Doing well, doing very well. He's completed his 2 lifts today, leads by exactly 100 over Al-Hamadi in the total lift. Magnificent. What a really strong effort. Pushed through with a tremendous amount of power, and that for now has him in the gold medal position. He may not stay there. Big leap coming now. Kryakov leading 225. Next attempt will be for 240. Sutton and Bilgi Enkbaya. Based in Ulaanbaatar, the Mongolian capital, runs Gold's Gym there. I always think it might be quite a bit of fun if we had a big event there one year. So, the Paralympic champion from Tokyo, the bronze medalist from Rio, the 2019 world champion, the 2021 world silver medalist here, the Asian Games champion from 2018, Asia Oceania champion from 2018. Couldn't defend that title successfully. Will try and defend the Asian Games crown in Hangzhou later in the year. $240. And it is up there. Done and done. Good lift, 2 out of 3 favouring him, and that's all he needed. And he strode away again with full confidence that he had it in the bag, and this time he did have it in the bag, and last time he almost did. Now, for certain. It's never for certain until those lights go up. He made sure this time. 240 and into the lead. I had that remarkable Asia Oceania Championship where he was going for 2.52 twice, didn't get it 2.53 another time. Gabshahi getting the world record 2.53 in the Asia Oceania Championship, and then adding 1 kilo to it at the Fasar World Cup in Dubai in December, which was wrapping up the same weekend as that other World Cup somewhere in the Middle East. So we go into the final round. Indeed, Jeroen Veldhuis has withdrawn. He won't have a third and final attempt. Doesn't register a mark, unfortunately. Khaled Al-Hamadi going now, so he's got 1.75. This for 1.76, and this would be the lead in terms of the total lift. And he would stay in 4th place, so he's going to be outside the medals. So we know who the 3 medalists will be. The order may change. And again, it might not. Al-Hamadi, 176. This would be his 2nd lifetime best of the afternoon. And will put him in very good stead ahead of his own home World Championships in August. Ooh, press sequence, all 3 against. Unanimously. So he didn't.
Load the bar to 185 kilos of rack height, 16.
May well have been the control factor right at the end. Let's see. Ooh, that's close to the rack, you know. Might just eclipse it actually at the far side. All 3 voting against.
Representing Azerbaijan,
Nurlan Babajanov, 2 misses at 185, going for it again. Lifetime best of 198, which obviously doesn't mean he'll do that every day of the week. Well done on climbing Everest. Can he do it again tomorrow? But this would put him up into 4th position, ahead of Al-Hamadi, behind Al-Nakbi. It's UAE 3 and 4 right now. Al-Hamadi actually is in 2nd in terms of the total lift, so they are both at the moment in with a chance of medals. 185, Nurlan Babajanov. Well, pushing strongly for it. And that is a good lift, and he is on the board. Pure blessed relief, 185. He goes up into 4th place. Al Hamadi knocked down to 5th, but he's still in the silver medal position in terms of the total lifters, Al Hamadi. Babajanov divides the Emirati lifters. Good score. And it was always 2 and against in his 2 previous attempts. But now, we're all happy that that was a perfectly clean lift. So finishes on 185, both in terms of the best lift and the total lift. Abdallah Al Nakbi. Going for 210. Lifted 200 for that 5th spot in the Fazar World Cup in Dubai. Well, Garib Shahi got the new world record. And Bayer was pushing for it as well and lifted 250 in the 2nd round. Didn't get his last attempt to try and break the world record. Garib Shahi came in and did. And it was 207 that Al Nakbi lifted for the I Was gold. .207, a very good solid mark for what is his lifetime best. So 210 now. Struggling with that a bit. That's not going to go any further. 2 attempts at a lifetime best. He did lift the other one, but wasn't given to him in a split call 2 and against. This one is 3-0 against, as he did not complete the press. But he finishes on 200. And that is bronze for Al Nakbi. So he was one of the 2 who could have overtaken Al Hamadi in terms of the total lift. That won't happen now. So Al Hamadi will get a total lift bronze at the very worst, maybe a silver. Al Nakbi has a bronze in the main event. The best lift, where we've always crowned our champions since day one. 2 competitors to go. Anton Kryakov, the European champion, is going to finish at 230. He is leading the total lift. He will not overtake Bayer in terms of best lift, so it is silver for Kryakov again on this stage. But if he gets this, he wins the total lift. So Kryakov, well ready. A 240 man on his day, but this day, 230. And he's punched through it really well. He has got it, and he wins the total lift. A total of 675. He clears 230. He's got all of his lifts in. What a perfect day. And each lift, by the way, 3 white lights, 3 for 3. Thank you very much. Dobrovic. One more lift to go today. It is 8:20 in the evening. The action started at 9:45 this morning. If you've been with us for most of the day, thank you very much. Final lift of the day, unless St. Bayer fancies a world record attempt. 245 his target. He has won the competition. If he gets this, he claims the silver medal in the total lift. If he doesn't get it, well, he still gets the bronze. El Hamady is in the silver medal spot in the total lift on 345. This would push St. Bayer up to 485 in terms of the total competition. But he is the winner tonight. So here he is, coming at 245. Ooh, that's a struggle on the way up. Don't know if they fancy that, the referees. They didn't. There's that press sequence which just took a diversion some way halfway towards Batumi. And that's the end of the day. St. Bayer wins on 240. And he claims the gold for Mongolia. Yeah, just not getting that equal press, not getting the evenness, and yet the right arm just couldn't follow where the left arm was going. St. Bayer wins, but he doesn't get the full mark. But it was worth the go, no doubt about it, from the Paralympic champion, and he wins. St. Bayer for Mongolia on 240. Kryakov for Ukraine, the silver on 230, wins the total lift. Al Nakbi for the United Arab Emirates with the bronze on 200. The total silver going to Khaled El Hamady of the UAE with 345. The total bronze to St. Bayer, who gets the gold as well. That was a full day. We can do it all tomorrow as well. He's had quite a few world record attempts in his day, Sundenpil St. Bayer, and they can definitely follow in what is World Championship year, Asian Para Games year. He will have bigger stages in which to perform this year, everybody will. This is a nice win, a nice way to get World Championship season up and running. And the victory ceremony, well, that's on the way. So the victory ceremony for the men's up to 107 kilo final. Hey, we've been entertained quite a bit tonight. Again, not quite the major toing and froing that we might have had elsewhere, but never mind, it's been a good spectacle. It's been a top World Cup weekend. We've seen all but 2 of the individual finals up to this stage. Tomorrow morning we've got the men's 72 kilo final and the over 107 kilo final getting underway at 9:45 again in the morning Georgian time. So it is bronze for Abdallah Al Nakbi, the IWA's champion from Portugal in December. As Al Nakbi cleared 200 with his opening attempt, and on Kryakov with the silver medal. He gets the gold in terms of the total lift, going up to 230, does the European champion. A total of 675, that's a gold he'll pick up in a different ceremony a little bit later. He's the silver medalist here in the main event, because the winner, the Paralympic champion, he's still the man, he's still hard to beat. For Mongolia, Somnam Bilgi Enkbaya, 240. A great result. That was his middle lift. He just missed out at 235, didn't get the press right, 245. But he got something right. He's won it. Here's the national anthem of Mongolia. Another top win for a top competitor, Somnam Bilgi Enkbaya. Well, he's being well filmed by his coach there, Dash Patulka. And he's got another gold medal to bring back with him to Ulaanbaatar. He's got 2 big titles to defend as well later on in 2023. Kryakov wins the total lift. He got all his marks in, 675. Al Hamadi the silver for the UAE, so well done to him for that. And Enkbaya with the bronze. We are back in 13 hours time. 10 a.m. Oh, hold on, 13 and a half hours time. Oh, that makes all the difference. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, the men's 72 kilo final. Then the over 107 kilo, the really big men. And then an afternoon of team action. Until then, good night.